personally and welcome to Global Scope News. Your one stop destination for the latest political and social updates. Before we dive into today's topic, make sure to hit the subscribe button and support the channel. Don't forget to like, share, and leave your thoughts in the comment below. Today, Today we are discussing a critical topic that directly impacts the lives of millions in the UK. Sir Keir Starmer's new pledges on improving living standards and reducing NHS waiting times. Let's break it all down step by step in very simple and clear way. While giving you my personal analysis on this critical issue, extended analysis recently, Sir Keir Starmer, the leader of the Labour Party, delivered a major speech outlining his visions for change. In this speech, he introduced six key targets aimed at improving living standards and addressing problems in the National Health Service called NHS. His focus also extended to the economy, building more houses, policing, and providing better early education for children. Sir Keir described his plans as ambitious and challenging, admitting that achieving these goals over the next 5 years would not be easy. However, he emphasized that these priorities are essential because without clear targets, it's impossible to get real results. He wants the public to hold him accountable for these promises, showing his determination to bring change. But let's dive deeper into the promises and the challenges that surround them. One of Sir Keir's main goal is to improve the living standards of ordinary citizens. With the cost of living rising and healthcare waiting times worsening. This is a topic that resonates with people across the UK. Starmer has pledged to reduce NHS waiting times, which have been a growing concern, especially after the pandemic. Patients have been struggling to get timely appointments and treatments, and this delay is putting immense pressure on families and individuals. While these promises sounds promising, achieving achieving them requires a significant changes in funding, management, and workforce. Stammer himself admitted that there will be difficult trade-offs to reach these goals. This honesty is refreshing as it shows the understands the complexities of governance. However, the real test will be whether his plans are feasible and can deliver results in practice. Unsurprisingly, Starmer's speech was made with sharp criticism from his political opponents. The Conservative Party accused him of failing to include a strong target on immigration. This is a hot button issue in the UK, with many voters demanding stricter immigration controls. Critics argue. Critics argue that Starmer's approach to immigration lacks clarity and doesn't offer measurable goals in measurable goals. In response, Starmer explains that setting arbitrary numbers for immigration, as the conservatives have done in the past, doesn't work. Instead, he plans to address the root causes, such as cracking down on smuggling gangs and improving border security. While this sounds like a sensible approach, the lack of specific figures might leave some voters unconvinced. Even within his own party, Stammer faced questions about his climate change pledges. Previously, Labour promised to achieve zero carbon electricity by 2030. Now, the target has shifted slightly, at least 90%. Critics see this as a step backward, but Stammer insists it's a practical adjustment to ensure a stable energy supply. This change reflects a realistic approach. While climate goals are crucial, they must be achievable without causing unnecessary disruptions to people's lives or the economy. However, it does raise the question of whether Labour is fully committed to its original green energy ambitions. Another point that stood out in Stammer's speech was his criticism of the civil service. He claimed that many officials in Whitehall are too comfortable with managed decline, suggesting that the government machinery itself needs reform. This is a bold statement, but it highlights a common frustration among politicians. The difficulty of implementing change within a rigid system. Stammer's plans requires tough decisions and trade-offs. For example, focusing on NHS waiting times might mean fewer resources for GP service. As pointed out by Liberal Democrats leader Sir Ed Davey, this kind of balancing act is where many governments struggle, and Labour will need to prove that it can deliver on multiple fronts without neglecting any critical area. From my point of view, Starmer's pledges are a step in the right direction. Addressing living standards and healthcare issues are very crucial, especially when so many people are struggling to make ends meet. His willingness to tackle immigration and border security shows that he is listening to public concerns. Even if his approach is different from what some voters expected. However, the lack of specific targets in some areas, like immigration, leaves room for skepticism. Stammer's plan will need a strong execution, clear communication, and constant adjustments to succeed. Without these, his ambitious goals could end up being just words. It's also worth noting that politics is always about compromise. Stammer himself admitted that trade-offs are inevitable. The question is whether he can manage these compromises in a way that delivers real, visible results for the British public. So, there you have it. A detailed look at Sir Keir Starmer's new pledges and the challenges that come with them. His plans are ambitious, but the road ahead is filled with hurdles. What do you think? Can you Labour deliver? Can Labour deliver on these promises? Or is this just another political speech? Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. And before you go, don't forget to subscribe to Global Scope News for more detailed and honest analysis like this one. Share this video with your friends and family and let's keep the conversation going. Thank you for watching. This is Mohsin Ali signing off. See you in the next video. Take care.